WWE Champions Universe. This is Rusty from Champions Chat, and we have a trial superstar, Grayson Waller, to preview all together as a community. So this is exciting. We haven't had a trial superstar since, I think, Undertaker Ministry of Darkness. But we've got Grayson Waller, the Grayson Waller Effect, and I have done his tour so that I can unlock his both gears. Let's check out these gears. We've got NXT Gold is his silver gear, and it is going to give us all color moves, start with 3 more move points. So that's exciting. 3 MP. We won't need trainers because of our MLC perks plus his gear. So that means we can get right into more damage. And then we've got his second gear, Aussie Loudmouth. And that is going to give us multiplied gems generated from moves. Will increase their strength by 4. You've probably already noticed this, but that gear is going to have the same effect as probably the best multiply gem coach in the game, the newly released Sherry Martel. So she's going to have that same effect of multiply gems going up by strength of 4. So if you are one of the lucky ones that has Sherry and the gear, whoa, you're going to be dealing in some big damage. I've got an ultimate strap on him with no plate. I don't even have my skill plate unlocked, and I've just got Fury 1s, right? So I'm going to be getting 2 Furies, 20% gem damage. So I'm going to be getting 40% gem damage from the 4 total Furies. As well as on my strap, I've got 30% gem damage. So yeah, so plus 70% gem damage, which I really like. I think this moveset that I want to show you and that I'm the most excited about really thrives in gem damage. And so we are at 6-star bronze, looking to hit the running clothesline first. We're going to lay down 3 2-turn Juggernaut gems that will increase the strength of our multiply gems by 1 on every countdown turn and increase our yellow MP by 4 at the end of the countdown. So you can kind of see where this is going. That's going to refill itself. And then with the Juggernauts on the board, we're going to hit our seated rear chin lock, and that's going to make 30 random submission gems. They're going to do roughly 215k damage for 3 turns, a little less, right? And see, remaining sub gems will turn into multiply gems strength of 3. Right? And yet we've got the gear, so that's going to take it up to strength of 7. And then we are going to hit the diving elbow drop, our black move, and we're going to deal about 175k damage and make 30 multiply gems into black gems. The most exciting thing about this move is that the pin bar does not move, so he should be set up and positioned to strike again. My entourage, I'm running fairly basic trainers. I have been a free-to-play player for a long time, but I've also been playing the game for a long time. So I've got Mr. Hardy here. He's doing multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 2. Now, there's other trainers that you could sub in there if you don't have him. Whatever your most damage that you can deal is what you're going to want to deal. So that's why I've also got King Nakamura to make my black gems hit for 12k more, as well as Zombie Edge to make my black gems total 24k more. And then one of my favorite coaches to come out this year in 2023 was Zombie Gunther. He's going to make my multiply gems do 45% more damage. And so as you can see, I'm really trying to capitalize on multiply gems, the combination of multiply gems and black gems. So let's take Grayson Waller on the road. He's a showboat, a focused Showboat, in case I didn't mention that earlier. Also, this move set was brought to us by, I reached out to some of the community and I asked for some their best builds, and two guys that had a similar vein of thought as my own. There just was some confirmation bias involved, but Fat Daddy 115065 is his gamer tag. He helped contribute to this moveset, which I think is the best loadout for Grayson Waller, as well as Abhishek 786. So those two gamer tags, those folks, were so thankful for your contribution on Champions Chat. Well, let's take Grayson Waller on the road against Braun Breaker, right? And he has a talent of over 30,000 and health here of over 10 million. So we can see what his health is going to be. The reason I wanted you to see that is because sometimes in these preview videos, we're trying to calculate damage and we're trying to see how much do you hit for. All right, we've still got these Christmas ropes. And so I want to hit this Juggernaut, create 3x1 running clothesline, right? So I'm going to put him at the top 3. Then I'm going to drop my seated rear chin lock. Create 30 sub moves for 3 turns. Everything left on the board is going to turn into multiply gems. I've played this match, I don't know, 5 or 6 times now, and it's been a turn 1 knockout every time. So let's see, now that I'm recording again, if I can continue this. So then I'm going to hit, look, my multiply gems are up to 12, and I'm going to turn them all into black. Let's see, hit just for 8.1 million, and then I'm going to swipe. I don't have a yellow, but I'm gonna go ahead and swipe. Oh shoot! I should not have broken my row, because then I would have immediately hit back into that. Well, there you go. 1, 2, 3. So you probably don't want to try to break the line there on that final move, on that final swipe. I mean, but I mean it's been turn 1 each time. Turn 1 every time. Hitting for 10 million with the 3 moves, the combo, and I really like it. It's very consistent, very predictable gameplay, and so I'm thinking Grayson Waller, especially with the gear, is going to be a lot of fun and very powerful. Revolutionary gameplay by the revolutionary Rusty Graves. Have you ever seen champions played with such precision, with such prowess?
Such incredible panache and ease.
I am a lot more comfortable with you doing the previews and the gameplay. So I'm thankful that our little tribe is so gracious to me. And so I'm getting the hang of it. I'm doing my best Lee impersonation with the gameplay.
Nice.
But what'd you think about Grayson Waller? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I didn't get near as much time with him as you did today, which I mean, I guess that makes sense since you previewed and I didn't. But the fact that everybody has a trial of him, everybody gets to see it. I actually went to the wrong moveset first. I went to the finisher and really thought, oh man, with it hitting 2 sets of 3x7 with a bunch of multi-gems out there, that is just going to be incredible. And I was not super whelmed by it, let's just say. And then I saw your set with the juggernauts and the make black that doesn't move the pin bar, and that was incredible. If you had thrown on, I know you didn't have a plate on yours, if you had thrown on any of those where you make black and then it throws a whole bunch of other colors out there, would have even hit harder. So that's great.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's I'm trying to think. I have a defensive plate that would be really good with him. When you break whatever X black gems, you reduce their gem damage by 80% for the next turn.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have. As I was looking at the green move, the people that have those kind of pyro plates, Pyro Princess, they might be doing some different things there. To me, my first observation is Grayson Waller is like a showboat version of what D'Lo Brown does, in the fact that
Okay.
he can make a ton of multiply gems and then blow the board up with that color,
Yeah.
and reload and just keep. So for I get excited because I'm always kind of thinking, this is something that's going to be really powerful in boss battle. That's always kind of like the first gear. I'm sure in feud he'll be able to do, incredible things, because I was like you saw, I was turn one knocking out these
Yeah.
guys at 30,000 talent, no problem. And so, I wonder how that gear, how easy is that going to be to come by? Like that'll probably be the determining factor of, yeah.
That's usually the trick. So these A tier ones are usually easier to get, but
Oh.
the gear is not so much. So think about, I know this is a while ago, but last summer they did DX Triple H and he had 3 gears, right? And now large portion of the community has had the opportunity to get DX Triple H and he's awesome even without gears, but like I don't have a single gear for him. I know a lot of people who have him that don't. So my guess would be that's kind of the play here is you get the character a little more easy, but the
Hmm.
gear is going to be harder to come by.
I'd be pumped if I got this superstar in the foreseeable future. So even without gear, because I think I'm able to do things with the trainers that I have. Like I don't feel like I need those, S plus tier trainers to make
Mm,
him really shine. So black gem
right.
damage, I mean, he just does that really, really well. And then my
Yeah.
older Hardy card, which I know people in the community are like, I don't have him.
I don't have him, and Sherry's still super rare, but there will be a
Right.
day when
Right.
you have Sherry. It may feel like it's forever from now. It does for me, but there will be a day when you have Sherry.
And Sherry plus the gear,
Oh, wow.
just there are no words other than
Other
you
than
just
a tierific. Oh wow, that was dumb. Anyway, it came to my mind. I said it as soon as it came to my mind, and I rejected it a second later. So that was terrible. But
well, I think something that we always talk about when we do these previews is, where do you think the trajectory of Grayson Waller on WWE TV is headed?
oh,
Where's the future for Grayson
yeah,
Waller?
it's interesting. Right now, like we did our best of 2023 and all that kind of stuff for the podcast. I'm seeing a lot of the other YouTube channels that I watch that are wrestling related do those best of or predictions for. And I'm pretty sure it was What Culture. I was actually watching earlier today of projects that are, people in there that Triple H is going to give up on in 2024. And they predicted Grayson Waller was one of them, perhaps, that
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 he's
they
going to give up on?
give up on, that he hasn't like caught fire as well as they thought. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I know he tried to catch heat by calling out Taylor Swift. He obviously had some moves on Logan Paul. I mean, he knows how to catch heat, but like the difference between Dom and him, like Dom, even though there's maybe it's not real, maybe they're piping it, whatever, Dom just walks in and you're mad at him. Grayson, like you have to let him talk for a minute and then you want to punch him in the face. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you think?
I
How do you
want to
think he's going to
see.
do?
I would love to see. And I have no idea about his in-ring ability. Maybe it's wonderful. I think he's got a great personality, and I'd love to see him hosting a show like The Bump or like the
Yeah.
SmackDown Lowdown, like on Peacock. The things that I love watching behind the scenes. I think Grayson Waller could be an asset to the company on screen. He's very charismatic. He's very handsome. He's all the things that they kind of want their talent to be.
Right.
So I think he could have a career beyond the ring. It's almost like he's stolen Miz TV already. It's almost like he's stolen the KO show as
Right.
well. So they're definitely giving him a shot to kind of anchor and host things. I don't know, but I think he's got value outside the ring as well. So
Nice.
I could see him.
Yeah, I
I could see
definitely
him being the announcer of NXT someday. I mean, kind of like a Corey Graves of the NXT ring.
And if he catches in his in-ring career, all the better too. Because I don't know how
Right.
many of them are like, yeah, I want to be the announcer of NXT as opposed to I want to be the next world champion. But who
I
knows?
don't see that in the cards for Mr. Waller.
Ooh,
I
ooh,
don't see it.
man. Now he's gonna get wind of this, and then we'll have to have him on the podcast
I
so
would
he can
love.
yell at
Come
us.
on,
So
he's no Gargano. Like if like I would not put
you're
his
just digging.
career. I would not put his career on a trajectory above the great Johnny Wrestling. So
Nice.
maybe they should feud. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
DIY versus Theory and Waller, and like, let's really see what you're made of, kid. Let's have a
Nice.
go. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
All
take
right.
us home, Lee.
Okay, well, hopefully you've enjoyed your trial of Grayson Waller, the Grayson Waller effect. Yeah, what do you think of him? Put the thoughts in the comment section below. And then what do you think of the character in the game? Not just what do you think of him, but what do you think of the character in the game? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. And then like, subscribe, share this with your faction mates, and be sure to be kind to one another. And we will see you later. Bye.